What's your word defined by? Or better yet, another question, what should it be defined by, or who should define it? Well, I can tell you a few things that are wrong. I've seen people put their worth, their definition of worth, their worthiness into other people. Doesn't work. I've seen them put it in money. I've seen them put it in looks. Those eventually fade away. I've even seen them put their worth in themselves. And believe it or not, that doesn't work either. That sounds kind of backward, but the thing about that is the thoughts of the enemy and the thoughts that just seem to bombard your brain for no reason, they don't go away. Everyone has them. I mean, even the person who you think is the easy to have them, have them. Well, yes, you'll get scripture for this. If you don't know a good answer, you don't know the answer, go to scripture. It pretty much always has the answer to every question. Maybe not specifically, but but generally. This is the Lord speaking to Jeremiah in Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 4. And there's a couple verses I really want to focus on. Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 4. The word of the Lord came to me, saying, Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. Now, stop right there. Before I formed you in the womb, if God took the time out of his day, which isn't really that much time, let's be honest, but if God took even a millisecond of himself to form you, then he must think you're worth it. You must be pretty special for him to do that. Otherwise, what would even be the point in your existence if you weren't worth everything to God? Now, I know this verse speaking to Jeremiah, but this has the universal truth to me. The Lord formed you. The Lord called you worthy. The Lord called you a child, his son, his daughter. And guess what? The Lord's sense of worthiness about you, it doesn't fade. It just doesn't. I mean, you could be one of the most vile human beings on the planet, and if you accept and if you accept Jesus, then he will still call you worthy. He will still call you a child. He will still say he loves you. That's why your sense of worth shouldn't be in anything else. Shouldn't be in men, shouldn't be in possessions. shouldn't even mean yourself. Because ultimately those don't yet. But God's feeling about you yet eternity. Yet eternity. Guys, I love you. I hope you got something out of this. God bless you. Feel free to comment or feel free to PM me on YouTube with questions or widget or prayer requests. I'd love to talk with you. God's always there for you. God will always call you worthy. In spite of everything you've done, if you come to Him, He will call you worthy and He will say He loves you. And I love you as well. God bless you.